G'day, people. I'm back as I had to do another clip. Take two, take two. Sometimes that happens about a conversation that people don't have with people because they think a certain way when it comes to should I go hang out with him because people might judge me for this, and that. And so when that happens, these people don't communicate with you. But they are communicating with you. When you can get friendships like that. It's a bit annoying. But they are okay because they're all behind the scenes, like people's consciences and thoughts about all sorts of things. They're there, but it don't mean it's going to happen unless it happens. But imagine having these type of friends, and then instead of just thinking about things behind the scenes and stuff like that, like I was just talking about, they backstab you. And they could have been your friend, but they get jealous and envy of you, and they decide to backstab. Or maybe they're just greedy. And it's all about money, like most things are these days that I can talk about when it comes to everything. Like, say, I put in some people's, like what I'm doing at the moment, where I put my own content up on a channel and then I bang in other people's content. Why am I doing that? Is it because I'm trying to make my channel better? That could be the point. Could could also be what's happening. Is it because I want to be friends with them and I'm trying to connect and say what I'm doing if my channel gets somewhere is I'm giving them free advertising in some sort of way off my channel where I'm showing people their stuff and then they can click on it and go from there and then go see their own personal stuff. Because that's how I like to see things. But you know what can happen behind the scenes with people behind the scenes with envy and greed? They sue you for money because they're worried that I'm making money off their content and they just don't like me, obviously, or they're greedy. And they're not getting money on that particular part there on his thing. I could be getting money. There's a way of me talking about why I should get money. And if he was me friend and I thought he needed it and I wasn't doing better with it, I'd be love to have the conversation with him. I'd probably give them some money, definitely if they needed it. You know what I mean? If I was doing well and I'm using some of their content, that's the righteous thing to do. Do unto others that you'd like to be done to you if you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, because everyone else does it too, the sheep people I like to call them, they follow the leaders, will go do it just because they can. And they have those other issue problems that I was just talking about with envy and greed. What do you reckon, people? It's a point I've been trying to show for a while now when you get these copyrights. And I understand copyrights, like I was just saying about needing to make money. But do you need to scream out all these copyrights to people who are trying to get somewhere and you're making a plenty of money and you don't really need the money from them and you're still making money in your own thing? In fact, they can help you make money, is what I was just talking about before. What do you reckon? Do you reckon being nice can still be very profitable and work out for everybody? Just as good as backstabbing everybody in the back to try to get what you want? Let me know in comments, people, what you think. Because part of my job, which I could be like a prime minister, but I'm thinking that's just too much. If I had to be, I would be. I've talked about that before. But it's not a preferred thing to do. But if I needed to do it and I had the opportunity and I was the only dude, I guess I'd do it for the 4 year term to make things happen and hopefully the next one doesn't come in. But how I see to stop all that, right? That's the best way to stop that and try to keep things right. Religions. That's why we have them there, the second fallback. Because it's always good to have a religion that can step up for the person all the time who goes to screw up. It's like a secondary error. And I like to be there. So if anyone's not doing the right thing, I just like to talk about it and have my followers help me out with all that kind of stuff. But anyway, bye bye, people, and have a good one. See yous.